Hey yo, this is Amir.
And this is Hanafi.
And this is Nazarene.
And we are the Golden Nuggets Podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Vital Signs First Aid Training Centre.
Introducing Vital Signs First Aid Training Center, your ultimate destination for workplace safety excellence. Our CPR AED training are absolutely essential. Imagine having a confident and well-prepared workforce at your disposal. A workplace where every single employee knows exactly how to respond in a crisis situation. You can create this kind of workplace with our hands-on training sessions. Our courses are designed to be not just informative, but enjoyable and unforgettable. Schedule a CPR and AED training session with us today, and you'll even enjoy an exclusive discount for early bookings. Don't wait. WhatsApp First Aid to 874-84007 to secure your spot. At Vital Signs, your workplace safety is our top priority. Join us in making your workplace safer and more prepared than ever before.
Nuggets, back to the episode.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Golden Nuggets Podcast. My name is Hanafi and with me I have Ami. In today's episode, we have a very young entrepreneur, a young influencer. And Ami, you want to further introduce him or not?
I think you know him better.
I know him better. Actually, when I introduced him to the team, they were like, who is this guy? But then after that, when they saw his Instagram, they were like, wow, we want to get to know him. So maybe I hope today's episode, you guys will be, as interested to get to know him further. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, and his name is Hakim and he runs Instagram This Inspiring Tale. Betul
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Usually, I am the one interviewing people.
Yeah.
Now entrepreneurs are interviewing me.
Yes, because we want to learn, and we are very sure our listeners also want to learn how to eventually create content, not only for your own businesses but also for your own self. Yeah. So we are quite inspired by what you have done so far.
Kata this inspiring tale.
Yes. So this inspiring tale
Has inspired Ami.
Yes, correct. Yeah. And you have already interviewed some of the guests that we have on our guest list, tapi kita belum lagi sempat lah.
Tu lah. Yeah.
Tapi kau dah interview dulu
Alamak.
Yeah. I mean insyaAllah lah soon lah. We will show you the list later.
Can.
InsyaAllah.
But yeah, other than that, I think your numbers are also quite impressive. And we as like starting out as a content creator, like we want to learn from you, because I mean numbers don't lie, kan?
Yeah, definitely. I think in terms of knowledge, I would always think that sharing knowledge is important. Yeah, I feel that Allah give us these ideas, this knowledge is not just for us, but is to share with other people and how we can actually benefit and help other people as well. And intention of not receiving anything in return also, that's also really important.
Yeah. Intention of not receiving anything in return. I think that's a bit tough for a lot of people, right?
Yeah,
I think
okay. So I learned from this. There's an ustaz whoever mentioned this to me before. You don't expect anything in return from the person.
Correct.
But there's nothing wrong with expecting something from Allah. So we do something, but kita niat memang ikhlas.
Yeah.
But kalau anything is from Him.
Yeah, correct.
So there's something that I learned.
Betul.
Quite deep
Very deep.
Baru start. Come on.
Baru start.
Okay, can you share with us how young are you? Are you still single?
I'm 26 going 27 this year.
Still young. Gen Z kira.
I'm the first Gen Z actually.
97.
First, so I live in both worlds in a way, millennial and Gen Z.
The Zillennials
Zillennials oh, it's a thing.
So in between, right?
Yeah.
Or the later end of millennials. Sometimes you can see they are like, dia ni millennial ke tak ni? But he acts like a Gen Z, but he's a millennial.
Yeah. So macam technically we can adapt to both sides.
Correct. So the ones in the middle.
Yes, betul. Like our generation, the millennials, the older millennials, we still call them boomers. Tapi for you guys, zillennial lah.
Gen Z
I think that's also an advantage for me in terms of marketing as well. So I can actually better understand both target audience.
Fuh, dia dah sell diri dia ni. Alright, so 26 going 27. Right now, this inspiring tale, is this a business on its own, or are you doing anything else?
It is a business of its own. Is to actually also actually before that, when I started, I wasn't monetizing it also. I never no intention of monetizing it or whatsoever. In fact, I started as Hakim Isman Food, Lifestyle and Travel.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
So that's when was that? When I think 3 years ago.
Okay.
3 years ago, I had my own home-based business. I was doing my own full-time.
Okay.
And also did freelance marketing. As a freelancer lah. But then I kind of burned out.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was juggling too many things at the time. And I didn't hire any freelancers to help me out whatsoever. So I decided to quit my full-time job. I decided to stop the freelance marketing, push towards home-based business. But then eventually I stopped also.
Okay, your home-based business, what do you sell?
Pause. Aku nak tanya way before lagi.
Okay.
What were you learning in school before you started working and then started having your whatever Ami was asking, your home-based business?
Correct.
What were you studying at? What were you studying
And
when you were
where
in
did
school?
you study? Yeah.
So before Army, National Service, I was studying in ITE College West and Central.
Okay.
So Central first is aerospace. Aerospace technology.
Okay.
For 1 year, then I drop out.
Okay.
Then after that, I went to ITE College West, which is I went to NITEC in electrical technology, power and control.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically nothing
related
to do,
lah.
nothing related lah.
Okay.
It's okay. We also don't do what we studied. Right?
Except for me, I do.
No, you net apa tu?
Infocom, Infocom you learn website, right?
Yeah, technically.
Okay,
Yeah.
From website then go to marketing, right? Come on lah.
Yeah, betul lah.
Okay lah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that was what you are studying, and then you went NS.
I went NS, yeah, correct.
Okay, and then immediately you work full time.
No. So in NS, last 6 months is always the lepak period.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I spent that last 6 months to self-study about digital marketing.
Oh.
So I studied. I went to like free online courses.
Okay.
I watched a lot of Gary V content. Gary V really inspired me a lot lah.
Which year was this?
Which year was this? That's a very good question.
2017.
2017?
You know, just now our guest, right? He ever sambut apa dalam English?
Apa celebrate sambut?
No, not invite. Because he runs a travel and tour company, right? So he ever
Hosted.
Hosted,
Gary V.
Hosted,
Gary V.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Serious?
He that time he sent me a picture, him and Gary V. Yeah. Quite cool lah.
Wow, I'm a number one fan of Gary V. Legit.
Yeah.
I think most people would be like celebrities and all, but mine is definitely one of them is Gary V.
Yeah.
Macam fanboy ya.
Okay. So you were learning a lot from Gary V. Then what do you do then?
So actually, to be honest, before NS, I already started doing. I started selling stuff already.
Okay.
I started selling sunglasses. Started selling car accessories.
Car accessories.
Car accessories. So macam
Never continue the car accessory. Boom kan?
Yeah.
Yeah bro.
nanti kita.
Okay, nanti kita discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a few also lah. But yeah, during NS, I obviously everyone in NS would feel the same. Every month kita tak cukup duit.
Betul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not enough money.
$400.
Definitely. I was like $400. Yours is 4.
Yeah.
Mine is 6 lah.
Tapi
inflation lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So $600. Then I was like, oh my god, tak boleh lah survive like this.
Yeah.
Right. So I I thought of so during that time, my mom actually baked cookies,
Okay.
for the family, and it's so good. I feel that it's better than Famous Amos.
Okay.
So dia macam that Famous Amos punya flavour, but soft and chewy.
Ooh.
Crispy on the outside, chewy on the
Soft
inside.
on the inside.
Wah, syuk Tengah
So
puasa
I was
ni.
Amir dah lapar dah.
Ambil dah lama dah. So I was like, idea juga kalau jual ni cookies dekat ni dengan my campmates. At least ada some side hustle lah, sikit side money lah. So it's like, okay let's do it lah. Then I asked my mom, I did the cookies. Then after that I brought to camp. Then I started selling. Then I started buka my own Instagram. But back then I don't know about marketing. I just know how to sell.
Okay.
Yeah. So I buka Instagram, buka Facebook. That time I think TikTok belum ada. Then at this one point of time, I felt that at the start it was good. Then after that it dies down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's missing? Since before NS, macam I sell this, I sell that, but at the start it would be good. Then after that it dies down.
Yeah.
After a while, then I found out, I think it's my marketing.
Okay.
And it's also the platform's way of getting you hooked into the platform.
Correct.
Yeah, because you're like, hey, this guy is new. So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he posts, you know, get a lot of outreach.
Yeah, correct.
But over time, you know, okay, now I want to make him pay.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I think it really is marketing. So that's when the last 6 months of NS, I decided to consume a lot of digital marketing punya contents. So one of them is Gary V, and also other short online courses, workshops out there. I went to library, try to look for marketing punya books. I read about psychology of marketing. I really didn't know lah, because the thing is I was a night tech in electrical level. So there's no way for me to go to a diploma in marketing or in
Yes,
that
betul.
apa ni we call it
In
that school lah,
industry,
the school.
yeah.
Correct. So it's like I have to learn it by myself. So I started to consume a lot of content. So what I did was whatever I learned, I implement it to my cookie business. Yeah, which was Cookie Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. So it long story short, it went boom. It went boom. I got some of my contents got viral. I was so transparent about my business as a home-based business owner. If transparent in a way where even when SFA actually wanted to find me, I also shared as a content. Because Gary V said, just be transparent to your audience.
Yes.
Don't show only the good side of your business.
Yeah.
Right. So it's authentic, kan? And you build a community itself when you do that.
Yeah.
People follow your journey.
Yes, correct.
So I was like, okay, so gila babi lah, like banyak demand.
You know, there's one thing that Gary V says until today. I still like keep it in mind, but I personally haven't executed it.
Okay, what is it?
He said, do not create content, document, and that will be your content.
Document, yeah, correct.
Yeah. So I think what you shared is like exactly what he said.
Yep.
You document, okay, I got fined by SFA. What do I do next? How do I overcome this issue? Because a lot of home-based businesses, they are also facing this issue.
Correct.
Like recently, I have a friend who it's not a home base, but it's a very small business that she runs. And just because she submitted her her tax assessment lambat, she got fined $600. So she was asking me like, how do I resolve this whatsoever? So if let's say these people never seen any content that, for example, you showed then they got nowhere to actually turn to actually learn about all these things, how you overcome all these challenges. Yeah. So it's good that you find that out, and also you executed that very early on.
Yeah, definitely. I also didn't know. Up till sekarang baru I like realize. Oh yeah, I actually did learn that But before that, I didn't know about building community lah, maintaining and increasing your retention rate lah with your customers and all that. I didn't know, but I was just following what in terms of whatever I learned back then. I was just trying to, I was just implementing it lah. Yeah. So, but it was boom, right? The demand was there, but I didn't do good in the other fundamentals.
Okay.
So my inventory, my accounting, my operations, my customer service, all teruk, hancur lebo. So demand was there, supply was low, customer service. I was everywhere. I was a one man show.
Okay.
I should have memang banyak kan, banyak kali orang dengar. I should have hire people when I got that profit. I didn't take care of my accounting. Right? I didn't had any goal. I didn't know what was my direction.
I
so
see.
It's like a domino, you know. So because business, it's like the fundamentals are like pillars of your business.
Yeah.
If even one of your pillar missing, what happens to the whole building? It collapses.
Yeah.
So that's the painful thing that I experienced with Cookie Brothers.
Dia kira macam rukun Islam lah, tapi dia
rukun Islam,
business lah.
rukun business.
Okay.
Betul.
A lot of home-based business, they do it for survivability. At that point of time, do you think you were using that platform as a way to survive because your salary from your allowance, not salary, your allowance from NS is very low, or you mentioned you don't have any direction, but is that just purely for survival, the profits that you get?
I think it's not only about survival. It's about exploring new things in a way where we all felt this way in terms of what am I going to do in the future, right? I know, like before that, I'm a NITEC electrical graduate, right? But I know that I'm not going to do engineering. So it's about exploring.
When did you know that you were not going to do engineering?
When you study, I think we had this conversation where 99% of engineers don't become engineers.
Okay. Actually, when I study, I still don't know. I thought that maybe, I could.
There might be
pursue.
a chance, right?
Because who inspired me is my dad. My dad is in the engineering punya sector. So he's more towards lift and elevator and facility. He went up the corporate ladder till he was a regional director.
Wow.
Yeah. So he actually inspired me. So macam, if my dad can do it, why not?
But different era.
Yeah. Era is one thing. Another thing is your own passion and your own interest also. Because I believe in trying a lot of things to explore and find out what actually is it that you are meant to do here.
That's true. I mean, why I say different era, because my dad has a secondary school education and he became an executive eventually in a company.
Okay.
Yeah, in a petrochemical company.
Oh, I see.
Whereas nowadays, if you don't have the cert, you can't be an executive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I say, it's an era thing. But okay, quite impressive your journey. So eventually you started the Cookie Brothers,
Yeah, right.
Cookie Brothers, and then it didn't work out, and you have learned a lot from that.
Correct.
Betul tak?
A lot on that.
So is it after that then you start working full time atau?
It's not after that. While I was running Cookie Brothers, I was doing full time also. So I started to my first job was an intern as a marketing communications assistant.
Oh,
Marcoms assistant.
Marcoms, in a non-profit organisation.
I see.
So that's where, in terms of the marketing punya corporate world,
Yeah.
we can call it. Yeah, that was my first job as a marketing com intern.
Okay.
Yeah. Then from there, I jumped into agency also. Agency Pun Huat also. I was handling their website for Pun Huat. Digital marketing agencies, there's two. One of them is more towards content marketing. The other one is paid advertising. So as a media buyer.
Okay.
Media buyer. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Wow. So that means you have picked up a lot of skills in your full-time journey.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
But definitely, because as you guys know, digital marketing punya trends are always changing.
Yeah.
So we need to always be ever learning. Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
With the AI punya model lagi.
Yeah. Then how long were you working full-time before you eventually stopped working full-time?
How long did I work in a full time?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah.
Before I what?
Before you, right now, are you still working full-time?
No.
No, you're
I actually
just-
just quit 3 months ago.
So how long were you working full-time before that? For how many years?
17.
6, 7 years.
2017, 2017. 6 years
Around there. Yeah,
Oh,
correct.
oh.
But it's on and off because I took my leap of faith. I don't know how many times. I cannot count already. I quit. I tried a business. 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 I don't know how many times already I failed.
I see. Okay. So I think we go on to the next part to talk about what
Boleh.
are the businesses that
Can.
you actually tried and yeah.
Yeah, but before we go for the break, right? Do you know actually how I met him?
No.
You don't know?
Don't know.
Yeah, quick one.
Uh,
So we had a same client.
okay.
The client is Haikal.
Ah,
Straight Step
I see, I see.
So I like the way Haikal thinks because instead of having just one marketing agency to work on his brand, he has 2 marketing agencies.
Okay.
So the good thing is me and Hakim, we actually we have to bounce ideas because we have like a certain number of KPI, right? Our
correct.
deliverables, right? So sometimes like let's say Haikal straight tamayaki like reject the idea, right? Or goes with the one that Hakim has already came up with. Then it forces my side to actually like come up with a new content to replace the one that Hakim is already doing.
Oh,
So he still gets the same number of content though.
I see. I see.
So that's how I got to know of him lah. Then after that, we got acquainted, and I think Alhamdulillah, both of us the way we work, we are not like very competitive. Because we are still serving the same client. You see, we still want the best for the client.
correct.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, that's how we got to know lah. So but let's continue with all his whatever he's learned
Yes.
in the agency, and then you can find out more in part 2. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. See you. Bye bye.